Blam.
Hey yo, what's up, man? What's up, man?
What it do, man?
It's Bishop LAMONT, man. We up here at Dash Radio, rocking with my Uso, you know what I'm saying? Barbecue show. It's going down. Carson in the building. There's a lot of representatives in here. Poly movement is in motion. Black, brown, all that shit. You dig? Stay tuned. We're gonna do some ignorant shit. And we was drinking earlier. I was drinking so much. I think I'm sober now.
We got one of our brothers, man, fam of the show.
Oh man, they won.
Been with us since we was, we talked about it earlier, man. Been with us since we was taping the XLR cables for people from cracking. Ladies and gentlemen, we got hip hop legend, hip hop icon, straight from the city. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Bishop LAMONT.
Yeah!
Man, look like he just
Thank
did,
you very much.
Look like he just did 1,500 push-ups right
I did.
Hell,
Well, I was waiting.
It's good to be back.
Bishop LAMONT, how you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling amazing, man, and it's good to be with y'all. You know what I mean? Because like you said, where we started at,
Right.
and look where we are now, look where we headed.
Come on.
That's the difference when you're a part of the journey from the beginning to every other stop on its way to the top.
Well,
Can you dig it?
What we say? Hey,
What?
message.
Masters? And we've been using that ever since you came on the show.
That's community property, man. That's from Keenan. I can't say, you know, I love that he understood then.
Did you just say community property?
That's community property, playboy.
That's like happy birthday.
Yes. In many ways.
Bro, so what's been up since the last time? I mean, I know what's up.
You know
but
what's
the
up
people who
for
are
the
tuning
people.
in right
For
now,
the people.
let them know, bro.
I mean, just like we talked about, the journey and going through the ups and downs of it and really becoming a master of your own destiny. And you got to be able to understand perseverance and endurance. And, you know, no matter how many failures, it's not the final failure, because that's just the blueprint to get you to success. So, message! Let it sink in, y'all. Let it sink in out there. You think about some things that went wrong. You're like, wait, so it's not over. Feel it go over your body like a Holy Ghost. All right. Move
Taking you to
forward.
church right now.
Joseph, I'm gonna need you to keep your finger on that microphone level.
All over the place.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You know, I'm not sorry. I mean, I apologize. We are not sorry. We're powerful people, individuals in this room.
Bishop LAMONT, man, live and direct, ladies and gentlemen. Brand new project that's about to pop.
Finally, yeah, that was my point I was getting to. So, you know, being an aftermath from 05 to 08, 09, something like that, there was politics of that. You know, I always try to tell people and understand it was a deeper situation than what was perceived or what was let on.
Right.
So you inherit a lot of things that have nothing to do with your dream and your hard work, and that can just shut you down. So that had a shell shock experience for me. You know what I mean? So coming through that and persevering and not stopping regardless of what was done, I can't be mad at that, because at the same time I agreed to sign to that label. So everything in that comes with that flow. Now it's your job to rise above and come through it, and then, you know, come full circle, and me and Dre are back to being brothers, and everything is a real life. But I am master of my destiny, so I don't have to go get permission. I don't have to deal with politics. I don't have to deal with the pencil pushers, the corporations, because people forget with these labels. They always talk about, sign me. It's like, why do you want to go be part of a plantation? If you free, why you want to go work on a plantation? Message! They be like, sign me. That's like a slave, like a free man saying, put chains on me.
Wow.
If
And you buff as hell, so I'm pretty sure they
they can't do that to me. I give them the Jesus stare while I beat them. Imagine Jesus staring with love in his eyes, with beating your ass. You know, what you gonna say something?
No, is there a downfall though? I mean, I know that all of
Is
this
there
sounds...
a downfall? I know it sounds beautiful, but what's the downside? It's hard work.
Yeah.
That's the downside. You gotta be ready to not sleep. And if you do, you got one eye open and you're not getting much sleep and you're sacrificing everything. You might have to lose it all to gain all this. You might have to tighten the belt to achieve these things, because it's not for the weak-hearted. If you have your own dreams and your own vision for your own world, it's gonna cost you almost everything.
What we call that, Joe? Message.
Message! You know, so that's scary. Look, not for the faint of heart.
Right.
So that's for those who are warriors and who really want to see their vision through and not have attained it. I've been there. I started from the biggest situation. I've seen it at the highest heights and still see it from the highest heights, because I'm a great fly on the wall. I do ninja vanish and stay in the most interesting situations and have the interesting conversations. Finances, there's other ways to create it and get the source, get the finances for it, because understand what big corporations are doing in a lot of situations. Me and my partner Cass had this conversation. Straight to consumer. Cut out that middleman. Because think about it. You got the major label, you got the distributor. then you got everybody involved in that. There's great examples where you will be in the red on purpose. They put you in debt at major labels on purpose so you don't get out scot-free.
It's almost like being indentured.
Yeah, you become an indentured slave. So dig the flavor on these platforms that can give you what you need to do it yourself. Stop being afraid and doubting yourself, because remember, they need you, you don't need them. That's the biggest secret. Any of these systems need you. Doubting of yourself. We all have insecurities. We all have things that we question about ourselves. But when you empower yourself and go, man, you learn from your mistakes, but you know in your heart what you deserve and you know what you want. Can't nobody give you that except you, because you got to visualize that first and then do everything it takes for it to be at the level that you've envisioned and maybe better. And then, like you said, Lou, what's the downside? That's the downside. It's facing your fears. It's facing a lot of things that you don't want. You know, like the truth doesn't change no matter how much you can stomach or not. The truth is the truth. So you got to be able to take that. And you got to be able to go, no excuses, and we're going to achieve this because this is what I love. Because either way, we go in that ground or we going to earn. So how you want to go out of here? Happy and fulfilled, or still in fear when you die anyway? Message, what, my brother? For me, like the song that I'm gonna play for y'all, because it's a world for me. Ain't nobody heard this thing. It's all about Carson. It's all about a lot of things. But my daughter is on the intro of it. You know what I'm saying? So no, we ain't gonna do it yet. Do you want to do it? No. Not yet. I just did a introduction. So we're gonna step away. I'm trying to explain the question and make it magic. So it's like, oh, here it is. I heard about it. But there's a lot of special songs. I think "Devil in My Way" is special for me. "Speak to Me" is special to me. Dream Big is special. Everything is special in there, but it's gonna touch people in its own way, because they're like living creations. Because what they embody is what we're all facing on our own levels in life. Like that's the difference with the music I'm making now as opposed to I was making before. Right. There were smatterings or little ingredients of that, but when you deal with labels, they're like, nigga, we ain't trying to hear all that kick knowledge and, you know, be better, love yourself.
Positive.
Go hand in hand. We need some gangster shit. I said, gangster shit is cool, but even gangsters need love too. So being of my own merit and what I do, now the music is medicinal, soul protein. So when you get this album, it's a soundtrack to real life, and it's gonna talk to people around the world. It's not just you on this block, because how you feel on this block, that's what they're going through in Syria, what they're going through in Africa, what they're going through in China, because everybody is facing oppression. Everybody is facing starvation. Everybody's just a check away from being on the street for the most of the population. The 1% is a different conversation.
Right.
We ain't gonna even get in the numbers. I ain't gonna go that deep on you. A lot of people don't want to get their calculator out. So, but we're going to keep it in real conversation of what we're facing in this world. So I want people to have music that they can turn on and fight their battles to. I don't want to try and give you music that's telling you just to get drugged up and go into escapism, because once you sober up, if you do and you don't overdose or you don't get put in jail and then they kill you, because whatever. I want you to be able to face your fears. I want you to be able to face your challenges and overcome them and be conscious of what they're doing to us in this world. And I hate saying they, you know what I'm saying? But the powers that be for this episode, we'll come back another time and list things. But that's what the Reformation is all about, because that was a time in history when the people rebelled against the government, the church, local law enforcement, and took their freedom back. That happened. And it was white people doing it. So they can't tell us not to do it now, because y'all did it in Europe. I seen it. So yeah, I love history. I'm a history buff. I know maybe like a colored person reading. This is unheard of. But yeah, so for us as the human race, because see, race, yeah. But anyway, see, I go into a bunch, but this is what the album is about. It touches, so I love every song on there, but there's going to be things, I think for me, like Speak to Me, it's going to be that thing, because I'm all about the medicinal purposes. I'm all about the soul protein. I don't want to be about ego. I don't want to be about punchlines and metaphors. So now when I talk to people, I say, do you prefer a lie or the truth? Because I'd rather give you the truth, but if you want the lie, then Playboy, here you go. Yeah. But let's face the truth, and that's what this is, and the energy of it is incredible. That's like when I listen to Bob Marley songs, or I listen to Donny Hathaway, or I listen to Curtis Mayfield, Michael Jackson especially. Something key is Earth Song. When you listen to Earth Song, A Man in the Mirror, what it does to your body and your soul is what I'm after. Because that changes your molecular structure. It's a scientific fact. No, that's true. Vibrations of music will alter the vibrations of your molecular structure. And what he's giving you is what we're missing. It's so important. That's why I like, you know, how you get down on this show. You see the vibes? Yeah. Look where the frequencies are. He know. He a DJ, but listen to where the frequencies are. It's important to stimulate the soul and the mind that way. He said a little bit. Nah. You know, but that's what it's all about in a nutshell. So that's what I work for, and I'm a servant to this world. I'm a servant to my people. My people are the human race. You know what I mean? So I'm giving them that. I'm giving them the truth, and I'm gonna stand on that.
I be on the block, posted in the spot, all around my town. Niggas know how I get down. Reppin' for my Mexicans, Cambodians, Filipinos, and all my Samoans.
Here we go again. Bruce never lose. Kill a nigga for the win. Then roll up, light up, put it in the wind. Grab a little bit of truth in a bottle full of gin. God